वहां से ऑन कर।
हाँ सर।
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to day 2 of CME on Artificial Intelligence in Medical Education. We are excited to continue exploring the transformative potential of AI in healthcare and look forward to another day of insightful discussions. Get ready to dive deeper into the advancements shaping the future of medicine. Today brings exciting sessions, fresh insights, and valuable opportunities to collaborate with brilliant minds in our field. Let's keep the energy up and the conversations impactful. Without further ado, let's begin the proceedings for an engaging and insightful day ahead.
We are honored to introduce a distinguished expert in dermatology. With over 125 publications, 40 plus book chapters, and more than 10 edited books, his academic achievements are exemplary. Currently serving as the chief editor of the Indian Journal of Dermatology, he has also held prestigious role including past president of the Associations of Cutaneous Surgeons of India and past chairman of the IADVL Academy and M. Jaffe. He has been awarded as IADVL Teacher Par Excellence Award in 2018.
A visionary leader, he spearheaded the IATVL Special Interest Group on dermoscopy, advancing the field significantly. He has excelled in clinical practice, research, education. Please welcome our esteemed chairperson, Major General Manas Chatterjee, Vishisht Seva Medal for Symposium on Health Technologies, Software and Medical Devices.
The rapporteurs of this session are Colonel Sandeep Sharma and Colonel Jyotsna Tripathi. May I now request the chairperson to kindly take over the proceedings.
So this is going to be an interesting session because we are going to talk about medical devices, and that is so the could we call the rapporteurs on stage, or will they be?
So, with the permission of the chair, sir, I'll take the liberty of introducing the rapporteurs. So, both the rapporteurs, Lieutenant Colonel Sandeep Sharma, he is IT officer of FMC, looking after doing a lot of hard work, a lot of load, all networking, and whatever we see on the stage is by him. And second rapporteur is Lieutenant Colonel Jyotsna Tripathi. She is the IT officer of Command Hospital Southern Command, which is our teaching hospital. So both of them have got trained in bioinformatics from computer facility in All Indian Institute of Medical Sciences. And after having graduated from AFMC, that is what they did by way of their future explorations into a different domain. Keen learners, both of them. One is handling a typical academic institute, and the second one is handling the IT infrastructure in a tertiary care center. So we thought that who better than them to take notes out of proceedings and come up with cogent, way forwards. So while Colonel Sandeep could not spare himself to be physically present, he's joined us online. I'll request Lieutenant Colonel Jyotsna to please come up on the stage and occupy one of the chair.
Yeah, Jyotsna, I think you can come next to me.
That will be great. We'll get a chair. Here,
Okay, so this session should be interesting because we are going to be talking about, as I said, digital health technology, software, and medical devices. So the session is going to go on with 4 talks, and we are going to, at the end of each talk, probably call upon Colonel Jyotsna to, to probably help us make sense of what has been spoken and maybe query the speaker, which I might supplement. And of course, queries from the audience are going to be welcome. So we're going to start the 4 talks. So the first speaker is going to be Dr. Kalaselvam. Is that Kalaiselvam? Kalaiselvam. So Senior Principal Scientific Officer, Indian Pharmacopoeia Commission, Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. Of course, we interacted for a brief while yesterday. So that's his CV. Again, a very, very well-adorned CV, MPharm PhD. He's got a fellowship, 24 years of experience. Again, several awards and achievements. And of course, his area of interest, as he was telling me yesterday, is primarily pharmacovigilance and of course, quality and safety as far as medical devices is concerned. So I present to you Dr. Kalaiselvam, please. And he's going to talk to us about standardization, certification, and safety assessment of medical devices. Please go ahead, Dr. Selvam. Stage yours.
Thank you, sir. Respected Chair, Major General Manas Chatterjee, respected Professor Praful, other delegates, esteemed colleagues, very good morning to all of you. Actually, it's my privilege and honor to be with you today on behalf of Indian Pharmacopoeia Commission, Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Government of India. I'm extremely thankful to the organizers and the entire team of AFMC for providing this great and wonderful opportunity for me as well as for Indian Pharmacopoeia Commission to share some of our responsibility to promote the public health. So at the end of my session, definitely there will be a lot of areas for mutual collaboration. So 10 to 15 minutes of my discussion or my presentation, what I'm trying to do, I'll able to explain the responsibilities of Indian Pharmacopoeia Commission to promote patient safety, and also the current developments or achievements with respect to little bit about pharmacovigilance and materiovigilance. And third part, what are the future course of action, plan of action with all of you. So ultimately, I'm here to seek your support and help in establishing the robust system of medical devices safety surveillance, that is materiovigilance. So this is about the picture of Indian Pharmacopoeia Commission, which is an autonomous institution under the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Government of India, located at Ghaziabad, which is one of the satellite city of Delhi NCR. Next slide, if you go through the next slide. So the Indian Pharmacopoeia Commission has got many responsibilities or mandate. If you look at the responsibility, it's not only the public health. It is related to promoting the quality standards for medicines or medical products. No, again the first slide only. The primary responsibility of Indian Pharmacopoeia Commission is responsible for publishing the standards, quality standards for all approved medical products in the country. So currently we have 3,000 monographs, standards for medicines, vaccines, biosimilars, and radiopharmaceutical standards. So primarily, the Indian Pharmacopoeia Commission is responsible for developing the standards for all approved medicinal products in the country. Usually the approval process or the product approval is given by the Central Licensing Authority, that is CDSCO, Central Drug Standard Control Organization. Once the product is approved or available in the market, it becomes the responsibility of Indian Pharmacopoeia Commission to develop the quality standards, starting from identification, assay, dissolution, and many other parameters we need to establish and we need to available to the manufacturers. So this is another responsibility of IPC, and also we are also responsible for developing the impurity standards as well as reference standards for each and every monographs. The reference standards are highly characterized compound or material which needs to be available physically. Then in order to promote the rational use of medicines, we do develop we do publish a formulary called National Formulary of India to promote the rational use of medicines. Last but not the least, the Commission also responsible for coordinating two national programs or national schemes called Pharmacovigilance Program of India and Material Vigilance Program of India, which is the robust system is being put in place to generate India-specific data. So I'm happy to share with you that AFMC also one of our regional pharmacovigilance monitoring center, adverse events monitoring center. Primarily, these centers are responsible for collecting, collating, and assessing the adverse events related to medicines and reporting to Indian Pharmacopoeia Commission. We have a national database. And ultimately, what is the use of this data? When you ask me what is the use or what is the need of this indigenous data, this indigenous data is helping the regulatory, not only the regulatory system, it's also helping the entire community for identifying the risk-based, doing the risk-based evaluation, identifying the lack of efficacy or product quality related issue. And also this indigenous data helps the regulator to take a regulatory action, maybe a product withdrawal from the market or kind of warning to be issued, box warning or alert, etc. So the regional level, regional centers are playing a very important role in monitoring or reporting the adverse events. Similarly, the Material Vigilance Program of India, so which I am going to discuss more about, what is the need of medical devices safety. Why the pharmacovigilance or material vigilance system is required in our system, in our country, because we have to have our own database rather than depending on any other country's database. So before launching or before introducing the pharmacovigilance in our country, if you look at the before 2010, there was no system of pharmacovigilance. If a regulator want to take any decision, they are forced to refer European database or US FDA database for regulatory action or any intervention is required. But sometimes it may not be necessary. We need to have our own pattern of adverse events. We should not depend on other, because there are pharmacogenomics factor. Many factors are responsible for having or influencing the adverse events. So therefore, our database, indigenous database, is very much required. Let it be medical, medicine related adverse events or medical device related. So both pharmacovigilance and material vigilance program